Hey guys, it is currently 10:20 in the morning on September 22nd, and we're going to go ahead and use this video to talk about days 18, 19, 20, and 21. So, with that, I'm apologizing in advance for the delay here and throwing all the videos together. That's an old thing that I used to do. I didn't want to do that until October or November for NaNoWRIMO stuff, but sometimes shit happens, sometimes real life happens, and that's okay. I've had a couple days, stressful days with the animals, had a new animal pop up today. Bean is pregnant, we found out, so now we're dealing with that. Still doing my best to equally divide attention between Celine and Bean, trying to get them to introduce each other eventually. And then consistently worried about Little Dog. I always am. Always will be. So I'm just balancing my time here. I'm working on editing my stuff with the Serial Killers rewrite edit, working on eventually building up the confidence to put in John Doe again, editing for Gent, editing for other people, helping other people, dealing with a lot of pain, being in pain, so on and so forth. But with that, we are finally going to get into these days, and hopefully I'll be able to record daily after this. Hopefully my sleep schedule will normalize a little bit. Hopefully I'll be up and about at the normal time that I am, and hopefully my progress will be made at times during the day where I feel comfortable recording. But with that being said, let's start with the 18th. On the 18th, I only worked on Serial Killers Anonymous, and that was 4,810 words. And for the 18th, that brought Serial Killers Anonymous to 18,412 words. I believe that was the third day of Serial Killers Anonymous's 3-day period, I believe, to hit 20K, and I didn't hit it. Again, 18,412 words. But that's okay because I work on Serial Killers Anonymous any day of the week. The point of this one's 3-day period was just so that way it would have 3 days where it was the only book I was working on. So, because of that, I moved on to the 19th and worked on it until I hit 20,000 words, and that was 1,634 words, which brought Serial Killers Anonymous to 20,046 words. So then, for that day, because I still had words I needed to write, I started a new book. Initially, I was going to put The Poisoning of John Doe back in there, but I don't think I'm ready to get back into that yet. I still need to go through the other books and figure out if there are things that can be added to the first book, if there are genuinely things about it that are boring as an overall thing or not. Which, I mean, all books have something boring in them, but it was like a consistent point. And even though I have 2 people who didn't see it as boring, it's still a point of contention because that beta reader generally enjoys my stuff, and it's concerning that she finds this one boring, and it does make me feel like I really do need to go dissect everything and make sure that things are checking out. Again, I have said it before, I will say it again. That is not a dig at her, that is not an issue with her. People are allowed to find books boring, but I do take her opinion into account very seriously with my books, and I do want to make sure that I give it one more look over before I get back into The Poisoning of John Doe, and if I'm giving that one a once over, I need to go through books 2, 3, 4, and 5 as well, and then go through what I've already written for book 6 and go from there. But because I wasn't ready to get back into The Poisoning of John Doe, I started a new book, and that is Murder at the Fang Marina. A little tiny look into it is that the main character, a forensic analyst in this book, is a vampire. That's the main thing. Right now, I'm kind of assuming it will be a little bit like iZombie, but with a vampire instead. Sort of. It's not what it was inspired by. It was actually inspired by me watching the Twilight movies again. But now I'm writing a vampire book. And that brings my total for the 19th to 1,770 words written on that day. Then on the 20th was day 2 of Murder at the Fang Marina's 3-day period, and that brought it to, on the 20th I wrote 1,268 words for that book. I'm aiming for 2.5K for its 3-day period here. because I was trying to judge how much progress I could make in it. So on the 21st, which was day 3 of its 3-day period, I wrote 1,110 words in Murder at the Fang Marina, which brought the book to 2,514 words. And then I moved on to Serial Killers Anonymous, and that was 448 words. And that brought Serial Killers Anonymous to 20,494 words. And it brings my total for the 21st to 1,558 words, and my total for the month as of the 21st to 42,984 words. Hooray. That's it, I think. I think that's everything. That's everything written-wise. On the 20th, I forgot to say this because I didn't jot it down up here, but on the 20th, I edited chapter 4 of Jen's book, and that was 1,410 words. So, I've also got that. But with that being said, that is all that I have for this video covering the 18th through the 21st. So, if you enjoyed this video, a like is always appreciated, and if you'd like to stay updated on my writing, my editing, the game videos I upload roughly every Friday, or anything that I do on the channel in between, feel free to subscribe. All the links to my authors pages, as well as links to my social media, are in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.